When there was no state, the song remained. When freedom was taken, the soul of a nation was born. The partitions tore the map like a wound. Poland vanished, but in hearts it stayed bound. There was no king, no borders in sight, but there was language, memory, and a rebellious light. Romanticism is born from loss and from pain, not from salons, but from the whip and the stain. It is an age of the heart, not of cold, dry thought, where feeling meant more than the rules that were taught. Romanticism, the cry of a nation and soul, between faith and the fight, between dreams and control. When no country existed on the map of the day, literature became Poland, and it's here to stay. Feeling over reason, intuition like a blade. The poet sees more than the world has displayed. A lonely hero, cursed and full of pride, suffering for all with the nation's fate inside. Nature speaks with a voice of mystery, and deep ancestral ghosts return while the living sleep. Folklore, faith, and a mystical side, for truth doesn't always live in a factual life.
Mikiewicz, the bard, the prophet, the voice. Forefathers' Eve speaks better than a chronicler's choice. The nation suffering, a sacrifice and a sense. Poland like the Christ of nations, bloody and intense. Conrad screams to God in his great improvisation. Love for the fatherland, bordering on desperation. It is rebellion and faith, woven into one. Romanticism knows only hell or the sun.
Swawaxki, the visionary, the individualist heart, a hero torn between conscience and his part. Cordian on Mont Blanc asks, who should I be? Can a lonely rebel change history's decree? Krasinski saw the conflict of classes and ideas, the undivine comedy, a world full of fears. Romanticism isn't just dreams and a sigh, it's also a critique, a question, and a cry. The poet was the guide, the conscience of the years. When there was no government, he calmed the fears. Words had more power than a weapon's cold steel, for they woke the spirit that the shackles couldn't seal. Literature replaced the state's halls, and its name, it taught us who we are. Without falsehood or shame, romanticism was a war, without a sword in the hand, but with faith that the nation would reclaim its land. Romanticism, faith in the meaning of pain, that from every defeat a rebirth we shall gain. An era where the word was the weapon of choice, and the poet stood guard with a freedom-bound voice. Though years have passed, romanticism still glows in our way of thinking, in the questions one knows. Rebellion, emotion, idealism, myth, a heritage we live with, a spirit we're with. It taught us that a nation is more than just ground. It's shared memory, language, and the hope we have found. And though the world today is faster and cold, that primal fire still burns, ancient and bold.
Romanticism, faith in the meaning of pain, that from every defeat a rebirth we shall gain.
An era where the word was the weapon of choice, and the poet stood guard freedom-bound voice. Though years have passed, Romanticism still glows in our way of thinking, in the questions one knows. Rebellion, emotion, idealism, myth, a heritage we live with, a spirit we're with. It taught us that a nation is more than just ground. It shared memory, language, and the hope we have found. And though the world today is faster and cold, that primal fire still burns, ancient and bold. When everything was taken, the soul remained, and from it Poland was born in the Word.